somebody else has got to stand up and pick it up, and that's what happened tonight. Really, really proud of the team. Everybody competed, top and bottom.
Hurt? What? You know what happened to Edwards at all? I didn't grab his shoulder.
Yeah, he basically got a stinger, but a pretty severe stinger, and we're going to evaluate him, of course. And Clayton Foster's here; he's ready to go. He's excited for the opportunity, and then we'll reevaluate and see what we're going to do in the afternoon. That's the situation right now, and unexpected, right? We had some things happen that were unexpected. I'll tell you the truth, I didn't tell Terrell we had to shut him out and attack him till the break. I feel like he had enough pressure on him going into the match, and so, but did he respond at the break? Very, very good. We knew we couldn't allow a point, and we knew we had to tackle him.
Did he say anything when you told him that? Or did he give you any kind of nonverbal reaction?
You know what he did? He nodded like, all right, that's the game. That's what I have to do. And boy, he's a smart guy. He's been wrestling a long time. And so he didn't make a mistake by trying to turn the guy after the last takedown. I think he knew that he could probably take him down again, and you know, he just did a great job. But think about Jordan Burroughs. How about Tony Raymond? How about that effort? Of course, Nick's match was close. I mean, everybody got that. So, just really proud of the way they competed, and punched our ticket to still have a chance to win this thing. And we're going to get up tomorrow morning and come and do the best we can.
There was no traction in that match against Russia. You'd have a win, it's back and forth. It seemed like whenever you got close to maybe doing a little better, then something was tough. I mean, how do you keep the spirits going with the team when you have such an intense deal there?
Well, that's what I'm talking about, Gary. If somebody makes a mistake, if somebody falls down, somebody else has to stand up. It's just the way it is, and that's why I love the World Cup so much, because it's a team. And everybody understood the situation. This was a team effort, and clearly, if somebody stumbled, somebody else stepped up, and I'm really proud of him. Really proud.
Jordan Burroughs gets his 100th win. What do you think?
Well, I got to tell you, it's pretty intense. I mean, he took the fight to him. I don't think that guy wanted to be on the mat too much longer. But his effort is always 100%, but I think he had a little different level tonight.
And Mongolia is always a fighting team. They have some good guys here. So what do you do to have the same kind of intensity tomorrow morning?
That's exactly right. They've got 6 world medalists. They're not all senior world medalists, but 3 of them are, and 3 of them are age group world medalists and finalists. And so they know how to win and they know how to compete. So we've got to get by them and punch our ticket to the finals, and that's what we're going to try to do. We'll get out. We'll give you 100%.
We're going to see any, other than 86, do you think we're going to see any different wrestlers in there?
Not at this moment. It's like guys are wrestling hard, recovering well. Maybe Zach Ray developed a bit of a rest. We'll see.
What's it like facing a Russian team where the roster isn't perhaps what you were expecting? You know, because you know they're going to be good, but it's not people perhaps that you've been studying, you know, and perhaps they come with moves that you're not that familiar with. I mean, especially at 70 kilograms, he had some wild stuff.
Well, thanks to Flow Wrestling and a lot of people with cameras, there's not too many surprises out there. I knew every one of these guys. We knew their tricks, and getting that footage and being prepared for them. But this is what I'll tell you, Russia's perennial powers. Those guys are good. And that's what I told our guys before we went out. We know they're going to be good. It doesn't make any difference. They've heard all week they're not going to bring their best team. Well, that team they put out there, we beat them. And so that's a step in the right direction.
What do you think of the Iranian team today, obviously?
I got to be honest with you, I haven't focused on it too much, but I stay up pretty late watching the games. We've got to get to them first, but of course they're always competitive, they're always good. They're the winner of the last couple of World Cups, the second World Championships, and we're trying to match that. We're getting a little fun, actually.
Anything else, guys?
At 70 kilos, there seem to be some few controversial calls. How do you react to deal with those, or is it just like my hands are tied and I can't get it done?
Well, the challenge cube does make it a little bit better, so we have an opportunity to challenge. But if we make a mistake with the challenge cube and they get another point ahead, then it's really questionable. So honestly, I'm learning this art a little bit better too, because I've been out of it for a while, right? Out of freestyle wrestling. But I watch the officials. I watch the chair. And maybe somebody's raising the paddle maybe a little bit. The other guy, he's not real sure. So you've got to watch the whole scenario, because if they all agree, they're not going to change. And then we're going to give a guy a point. So that becomes very questionable. I think we did a good job with it. I'm not sure they got the score exactly right, because they didn't take one of the situations back quite far enough.
That take down the middle of it,
Correct.
scramble on the end.
Absolutely.
And I heard the official field guy, or excuse me, the UW guy say you can't go back that far, and I didn't understand why.
No, it was a continual action.
Yeah, exactly.
He kind of kept going, and that's what we wanted him to do, go back, because we felt like he had 2 and 2, and they just didn't do it. So, we didn't want to give the guy another point, because we still had, 4 or 5 seconds left. Maybe we get a running push-up.
Anything else?
With those challenges, does like the conditioning of your opponent come into play? Of like, if they seem a little winded, might it be better sometimes to not challenge?
Of course, that plays into it as well. You saw some guys, not on our side, but on the other side, that got tired, and they were a little slow getting up, a little slower getting up and back to the center of the mat. And honestly, we have no control over that. The official has to be able to step up and make that call. All in all, I think they're doing a pretty good job. It's hard to get them all right. I think 70 kilos is really a question mark. It'll be fun to watch. Really fun to watch.
Lastly, who do you think is the biggest challenge for USA?
I think, well, right now Mongolia is. We have to beat them before we wrestle Iran, right?
Right.
But now Iran wrestles Azerbaijan tomorrow morning, right?
Yep.
I think Azerbaijan's pretty tough. So let's see what happens.
Thanks,
Thanks, everybody.
Pretty exciting.